So for a base, I'm just going to get a little bit of sunscreen. Doesn't really matter what brand you use, you just kind of need something just to pale out your skin even more. And by applying a sunscreen, it gives you that oily look that you kind of want to get. Like, you don't want your skin to look pretty, you want it to look kind of messed up, oily, just so it has more of a creepy look to it, I guess. Now I'm just grabbing some foundation and I'm just going to randomly put it places. Like, you don't put it where you get red, because you want your redness to actually come out more, because you want your face to look kind of uneven. Just put it on any blemishes, I guess, if you want. And I'm going to start off with the eye. So before I even start with the eye, I'm just going to grab some lip balm. Just put it on my lips just so they're not too dry, so when we get to them they're still hydrated. Alright, so for this eye, you can already see it's kind of oily looking, my skin, and it doesn't really look that good. And I've also got a bit of eyeliner that wouldn't come off, but that doesn't matter. What you're going to do is just grab a normal black eyeliner, and it doesn't matter if this is messy, but you just want to line your top eyelid. Like, it really doesn't matter if this isn't messy. Like little smudgy brush on the end. If yours doesn't, then just take a cotton bud and you just want to blend that all as far as it'll go. And then with the little brush, I'm just going to run that kind of over my eyelid, just so it gets kind of the excess eyeliner and just puts it randomly up there. Apply it lightly underneath my waterline. And again, it really doesn't matter if you do this nicely or if it looks kind of messy, because you're just going to take your brush again and you're just going to blend that wherever it'll blend to. So you can do it sideways, you can do it, take it down a bit, but mine doesn't really want to come down a bit. So that is that so far. You don't want a shimmery eyeshadow for this, because it'll kind of ruin the effect if you see glitter through your face. So I'm going to try and find a matte eyeshadow, and that's one without shimmer. And I'm just going to take this one right here. It's got like a tiny bit of shimmer to it, but that won't really turn out that much, because I'm only going to take a tiny amount of this. And I'm patting it under my eye, right there. Now I'm only going to do this to one eye, because only one eye I really want having that bruised look to it. So I just apply that there. I'm grabbing a blush, and this one's by Botanics, and it's this kind of a pinky colour here, and the pigment just turns out great, but it's got no shimmer in it, so you just want to take a bit of that and apply that. Now I just went kind of over where my eye bag usually is and a bit further down, and you just want to take it over, and this will help it look like the skin is kind of irritated. A little bit of black. And hallelujah, it's not a shimmer, but it's kind of a rusty reddy colour. And I'm just going to apply that right where we just, under where we just put the black. Okay, so now I'm just grabbing a pressed powder, like my skin colour, and I'm just going to just apply that with this brush, just so it all kind of blends into my skin better. So that's our eye, and I'm just going to grab my kabuki and blend that in a bit more. And as you can see, I haven't really got anything going on at the top here, so I'm just going to take that ready rusty red that we had before on my fluffy brush, and I'm just going to apply that up here, and then taking the black, I'm going to apply that kind of near it, under it a bit. Kind of pink blush color again, this one right here, on my fluffy brush, and I'm just going to apply this under the eye here, just so it doesn't look like a loner eye. And blend that out like that. You don't want it done as much as this eye, but you do want maybe a bit of it. And then I'm going to go ahead and grab the pressed powder. It's the same colour as my skin, and I'm going to blend it in with it. Okay, now we're going to start with the mouth, and I'm just going to grab some concealer. And now grabbing the pressed powder, and with my eyeshadow brush, I'm just going to put that over the top, just so my lips appear more dry. Just before I'm just going to start with the lips, because on the eye I forgot to do something. I decided I want a little bit more red, so I'm going to go and take a rouge in, and this one's kind of a dark browny red, and it's in Almond Blossom by Clinique, and I'm just going to take that and right under here. Okay, and now I'm just going to take a black. Alright, so like I was saying with the lips, I just put the powder over the top of them. What I'm going to do now is I'm just going to grab my brush and take that blush in again. This one, I just want to lightly, like really there is no right and no wrong to this. Okay, and now I'm just grabbing the rouge again, same colour as the one that I just used for my eye. I'm just grabbing this little brush that came with the blush, but I'm just going to apply that just on the outer line of my lips. I'm just grabbing a red lipstick, and you don't want to colour your lips in. What you want to do is get the inner here bit of your lip. Okay, I'm just going to quickly blend around my mouth just a bit more, because I had a line that didn't really blend into my skin. Look how dirty my skin looks. Cashy's got nothing on me. Now I'm just getting a now I'm just getting a felt tip eyeliner. You don't really have to, but I just find it easier. And I'm going to start with a cotton that's going to actually go across our mouth. Now for this, you can do it as many times as you want. So what I'm going to do is just mark it out. Okay, so I'm just taking the rouge now, and with this kind of brush, you know, the ones you get with every eyeshadow you buy, just going to get that and just put them on the dots. Green thread, like I'm not sure if you can tell, but it's green, just because for some reason I can't find black. So I'm just going to cut a little section off and put it on that dot. This is the fiddly bit, so you just want to slightly trim around the edges and make it look kind of irritated. So just taking that You want to keep your mouth. Ow. Oh, they actually do kind of hurt. Ugh. Oh. Yeah, if you don't want to do the cotton, you can take the cotton off like I did. Just grab a bit of lip gloss and make it look like it's dripping down your lips.